I mean, I can really say she was like,
Hey everyone, it's Chanel
and Gabrielle.
and welcome back to another video.
So today we are going to be asking questions about, do we share the same views as best friends? Asking generalized questions and some like more personal questions in our relationship.
So we're basically, like she said, we're going to be asking questions about best friends, seeing if we agree with it or have different views on the questions. And they do get juicy, so stay
tuned.
Watch the whole video.
Please. Thank you.
And get our watch time out. Anyway, first question. Should best friends FaceTime or text every day? So you can go first.
I don't think you need a FaceTime or call every day. I think that's a personal preference. And I don't even think, if you guys are truly best friends, I don't think you also technically have to text every day. But I mean, some form of communication, I don't think it's mandatory to have FaceTime, if that makes any sense. And that's pretty much it.
I think a lot of people are different best friends. So like some best friends are introverted and they need like time to themselves. Like sometimes I'll take breaks from my phone just in general. But me and Addie will probably still like talk on Hangouts or something. Me and her talk every day, but it's not mandatory for best friends to talk every day. I mean, if you're truly like me and my god sisters, we don't talk every day, but you know the love is still there. So I mean, I can go months without talking to someone and we can still be really close. So
yeah, sometimes there's been situations where I haven't been able to talk to her, and then it's like you just bounce right back.
Yeah, it's
not that big of a deal. Okay, the next question is one thing that our ex-best friend has that our current doesn't. So, meaning we're current best friends. I'll let you go first.
So we got to think of something that our ex-best friend has that this one doesn't. And now, just another disclaimer, this is a mix of different questions. So these are some generalized questions, and we're telling our views. Then we're answering questions about our relationship and our best friends. Yeah. Something my ex-best friend has that my current doesn't. You really gotta think.
Yeah, think.
She was kind of calm. Our relationship was kind of calm. Like, it was chill. No, you can't put that in. No, you can't put that in.
So you mean like chill?
Let me stop playing.
So we go ahead and cut that
out.
Okay, okay, so resuming, we had to take a bit of a break. So, one thing that our ex-best friend has that our current doesn't. I mean, I think she was like, and it's not direct, like, I'm just trying to think of something, I guess because I kind of had, I don't know. So, it was like a,
okay, I'll say this. Since we became friends in like, I'm gonna refer to my friend from 5th grade.
Okay.
In 5th grade, I was real young. Like so I guess the relationship was kind of immature. Kind of. We had a lot of fun though, and we're still friends, but it was just kind of young and yeah. So that was in elementary school, but you know.
Yeah, my best friend.
Kind of boring question, but as far as me.
My best friend, I guess, 3rd grade, she was new. And she was really like, I would say, adventurous. And I kind of looked up to her in that sense because it was like, I was so like in my own shell, in my own zone, and I never really went out and explored or tried new things. And I think she gave me a bit of a push in that direction. Not saying you're not like adventurous, but I think she was like way more adventurous and outgoing as far as like exploring and stuff like that. So that answers that.
Third question, is it okay to be cool with someone your best friend is not?
I'm sorry. I don't believe that's okay because why? Obviously, they're
why
not
would
cool
you
with them
willingly be cool with someone that's your best friend? Like, obviously, if they just don't like someone for no reason, I mean, that's different. But if they've actually done something, then I mean, why would you want to? I mean, I'm not saying you can't. Like, I wouldn't stop Gabrielle from being friends with someone just because I don't like them. But I just think that wouldn't be right on my conscience. Like, if I was friends with someone that, because then that person's going to try and probably, like, talk about them and stuff.
Yeah, or try to tear the relationship apart. That's personally what my biggest fear, because that's happened to me. So I feel like if you're cool, like, they can get behind your back and conspire, because that's personally just what I think. And the only reason I believe that strongly is because it's happened to me. So I'm kind of speaking off of experience, but let alone, I just don't think that's okay. Now, I'm not saying just because they're not cool, your best friend's not cool with them, that means you're not cool with them. That doesn't mean you have to go walking down the hall throwing fists at them.
You go walking down the hall throwing fists, and walking down the hall throwing fists, and walking down the hall throwing fists at them.
So then, the next question is, should best friends have best friend anniversaries, like a year or a day to celebrate the becoming of your friendship or something like that?
So I think I don't think it's like mandatory, but I think it'll be something cute to do. Like, maybe, I don't really keep
dates, but it would be cool if we like had a day like where we like went back to like 6th grade or something, and we like lived out our day as like how we used to do in 6th grade, or like
something like that. I mean, I think that's cute, but I don't think it's like mandatory. But
see, yeah, because if we would have to make up a date if we wanted to do that, because I don't sit around like, now if you get, that's different with the relationship dating.
You know the day you get together. Well, I would hope you would remember. But as best friends, that thing just kind of happens over time. It's not something, okay, like you necessarily say. Yeah, like, it's not like you become, like, you talk to someone one day and y'all talk for like a week or two, and then y'all are just like, so are we best friends? Like, right, no, it's just not how it works. It just forms into a relationship.
I mean, I personally believe it's not a mandatory thing. It's cool to, I guess, like, go on outings with their friends and you do stuff and have the day to yourself. I believe that's cool. You don't have to put a label on everything, so it's not mandatory. You can or you can't. It's up to you.
Yep. So this is a 2-part question, and even though we are still pretty young, we do have an idea of a relationship, or of some ideas. So this is what this one's about. It says, is it okay to date your best friend's crush, or is it okay to date your best friend's ex? Awkward silence.
I'm sorry, no. Okay, I think this is something we didn't talk about it yesterday, but we talked about it like in conversation. Like, if we say, for example, we had a crush on the same person, that person would just be off limits to both people, because at this age, no relationship, no like dating and anything is worth ruining a friendship, because we are not at the age where we're considering marriage. So it's not, I'm sorry, it's just not gonna last. I mean,
honestly, if people, I know some people who've met when like they're, actually my own aunt, she met her husband when like they were like super young, like in pre-K, and they kept re-meeting because they went to the same church, and they kept re-meeting, and now they're married. So I do believe that if you can marry someone you've known since childhood, but I don't think it's like kind of how like people are in relationships now. I mean, it can last. I mean, if you want to make it last, if y'all are both committed, you can make it last.
I will say this. Like, as far as like my aunt and my uncle, they met in like grade school, but that didn't, like, after that, I think they didn't see each other again until later in life.
I mean, it can happen. Just don't ruin relationships for a short term or temporary thing, and in the back of your mind that it's probably not gonna last for too long. But like I said, yeah. Anyway, what was your answer? I'm sorry. Yeah, we got too much into talking about off limits if you have the same crush, but we didn't actually answer the questions. So is it okay to date your best friend crush? No, I think I think if your best friend had a crush on someone and they're like over them now, possibly, but I also think that's kind of weird. Like this. Yeah. I mean, it depends. I guess if like y'all still like them, but I don't know.
Not on the energy, bro.
But yeah, I just think that's kind of weird. The ex is more weird than the crush, though, because I mean,
why their ex is for a reason, whether that be if it's so and so's fault. Now, okay, let me say one thing,
because it doesn't work.
Yo, let me say one thing. Now, if let's say, for example, if let's say Chanel was date someone and she did them dirty, and then I decided to get with them, I believe that's wrong in the sense we're friends. But at the same time, she is the one
who messed it up.
Yeah, but I wouldn't do that to her. Even if, because if she did that, like, no, I would be disappointed at her.
It kind of like that person is just...
Yeah.
I mean, I would feel bad for the person. Like, of course, I would come back and apologize. But, I mean, I think it would be kind of weird for you, like, your best friend to swoop in and save them when this is like... I don't know. I just think that's weird. But we're still learning. We're still comprehending and stuff. But I think that's just right.
I just think it's all... No. I mean, some friendships are different, but that's... What is one thing we wish we knew before becoming friends? And these are more questions in our relationship again, and not more of a generalized one. And we still need to think.
Whoever says it first, whoever comes with the idea first. Okay.
This is more a really, really positive one, and I guess it's more blatant or something that I guess you can see. But I'm amazed at how...
Whoa! I was trying to think of something negative, but I really can't.
Me neither.
Just to try to make this juicy, but I don't have nothing. Let me see.
The one thing I wish I knew, it's not like as a precaution, but one thing I wish I knew definitely was how strong Chanel is. And I tell you this every single day. Like, I think I tell her this every single day. I'm saying mentally and emotionally. Like, half the stuff that I've been here for, I'm over it. Like, I'll start looking and I'm like, I know I couldn't do that.
I think one thing...
I do this all the time during class. Anyways.
Nah. Woo!
Bye-bye.
Okay, I think one thing... Sorry. I think one thing I wish I knew... This is kind of weird, and y'all are probably gonna be dissatisfied with my question. But I wish that I knew we lived in the same neighborhood, because like
that's good.
we probably would have been closer a long time ago if I knew that, because we probably would have started hanging out like a lot more personally, and we probably would have become closer quicker. But everything happens at the right time for a reason. But I guess that's just my answer. Okay, guys, so Chanel found a question on her handy dandy thingamajig
device.
Chanel found a question that Gabrielle's probably not gonna like. If we weren't best friends, who is someone that we know, like one of our associates or friends, that would be our best friends? Like, if we weren't friends, who do we know that would be our best friends instead? Like, we can say the initial, like, out to them, but whisper it to each other. Or you can just bleep out their names when.
You can say the initial.
Come on, man.
So I'm gonna say the initial of your last name. No, that's too obvious. They don't watch this video anyway. So I would say G. Or another G. We're still friends. Probably one of them, but I don't know, because time.
They say that time.
Alright, but you know who those are, right?
You said
They're both G's.
Their first names?
Last names. Try and guess. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the only people with G's.
I'm a G. Okay, I knew. Okay.
No. I already know who yours are. It's obvious. Alright.
Okay, guys, so that is it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video.
And we'll see you guys next time. Let us know if you want to see another video like this, and comment more questions or DM us on our Instagram account in the description. Love you.
Bye, guys.